Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about a new horror movie called The Dark and the Wicked. Now, clearly, The Dark and the Wicked, it's a horror movie. This movie is going to be released in select theaters as well as digital and on demand on November 6th. And I feel like this would have been a really good movie to have out for Halloween, but you know, a couple of days after Halloween isn't going to kill us. But this movie, I can't wait to talk to you guys about it.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Okay, if you guys know me, you know I love gore, I love scary, I love horror movies, and this movie was almost too difficult for me to watch. I was terrified from like 2 minutes in, and it's an hour and a half, and it feels longer, which I don't mean in a bad way. I mean that for an hour and a half, you're so scared that each moment is dragged out longer and longer and longer, and it felt like hours. About halfway through, I turned the lights back on. I was watching it in the dark, and I told myself, nope, not watching this in the dark anymore. There's jump scares all over the place. There is so much gore. There are these moments where you're just like, what is happening? Like, is this really happening right now? Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Plus, it weaves in the supernatural. I mean, all right, listen, the plot is two siblings, okay? They're going back to their farmhouse because their father is on his deathbed, despite the fact that their mother has told them not to come. Listen, if my mom ever tells me not to go somewhere now, I ain't going. No, they get there and there is all sorts of supernatural crazy things happen. They're seeing things. They're not sure what's real. They're not sure what they're up against. I mean, it's absolutely terrifying because it is the supernatural. You don't know what they're up against. And even as the viewer, you don't know what they're up against. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what's real. You see things and then it's not real. And then somebody's dead, but they're in your face. And then it's crazy. There's this one scene towards the beginning with the mom and a knife and she's chopping vegetables. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I almost had to look away. There were so many moments of this movie that I watched like this, like through my fingers. I couldn't do it. But I did end up watching it and I loved it because I'm into this stuff. But if you have a weak stomach, just be prepared because The Dark and the Wicked there's some moments, right? There's some moments and it's very scary. It's terrifying. I'm probably going to have nightmares for the rest of my life. Like I said, this movie is coming out November 6th and I feel like it would have been a perfect Halloween movie. But it's cool. I highly recommend it if you're into this sort of thing. But keep in mind, there is some supernatural stuff. There's creepy stuff. There's a lot of gore. And it's absolutely terrifying. Like the tension is thick from the beginning. And I just had this thick sense of dread from the very first moment that this movie started, basically right up until the moment that it ended. Pretty much. I mean, there's jump scares all throughout it, which I know I said. I'm trying to not spoil anything. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. There is a story there, but there's so much surrounding it that it's a little like, okay, I mean, it's a good story when you get to it. But you might be distracted by all the stuff going on. I almost was like, should I watch this again? Do I have to watch this twice? But yeah, that ain't going to happen. There's no way I'm watching that thing twice. Anyway, that's my thoughts on The Dark and the Wicked. It comes out in November 6th. I'm trying to keep all the spoilers to myself. If you guys have already seen it by the time you get to this review, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. And thanks for taking the time to watch this. And if you watch this, be prepared. You're probably going to be terrified. You're going to have nightmares for the rest of your life. But it's worth watching.